We're back with an impromptu video as the cryptocurrency market has begun to crash down from all-time highs for Bitcoin, and as we can see now, Ethereum's trading under $4,000. So it's a quick video tonight. I've just put out a video looking at altcoin season signals. Go and check that out. But look, we're looking at Bitcoin, we're looking at the cryptos. A lot of these have been crashing, and they have been crashing against their Bitcoin values. So am I freaking out? No. I'm buying some of these dips, and I've been putting the post out to the Patreon members and TIA Premium, so you guys can check that out. Links in the top of the description. But let's jump into what the hell's going on. Bitcoin liquidations. This one's an interesting one and a fun one to look at. So it looks like a lot of traders have just been liquidated. That's what you notice when you see that really violent, sharp, corrective move. It's not really a signal of let's dive straight into a massive bear market. Usually, when we see a bear market, people aren't really expecting it. They don't really know what's going to come next. But we've just seen a nice, quick shakeout. Can it go on? Possibly. But I'm looking at this as buy the dip opportunities at the moment. And like I mentioned earlier, I mentioned that to the members, which ones I'm looking at, what I'm buying there, and prices as well. So I'm not going all in at this stage. I think maybe we'll get a little bit further. But the liquidations, fun stuff to look at. In the last hour, 24.5 million was wrecked. Last 4 hours, because it started probably about 2.5 hours ago. All of my alerts started going off. So let's look at the last 4 hours. 650 million wrecked. Last 12 hours, 714. And you can see it really happened in just that last couple of hours. So 177,000 traders were liquidated. What do we got here? Symbol liquidations. We have 300 million in ETH, so 75,000 liquidated. 183 million in Bitcoin. DOT, another major up there, 29 million. XRP, 22. Doge, 22 million. Solana, 21 million. That's shot right up to the top of liquidation. So these are the cryptos which are most highly traded. And that gives you a bit of an idea of what's coming next. You know, what are people mostly interested in now? So yeah, we're seeing a lot of DOT. We've seen that the narrative of DOT come out of the woodworks over the last couple of weeks. Solana, 21 million, like we got there. Shiba Inu, out of nowhere, 16 million. And of course, ADA at 20 million as well. Liquidations on exchanges. FTX liquidated 17.67 million. All of them together, we got 31.7 million. So exchange liquidations per sites. And of course, you've got to remember that this is totals in the last 24 hours as well. This one is the last hour here. Longs, 25, shorts, 6. So the longs are trying to get in there to front run the markets. Let's get it, let's buy our cryptocurrencies before they take off. Wrecked. Good stuff. All right. We need the cleansing. We need to clean out of all of the leverage or the stuff that's too high. It's just like the market crashing. If you had the stock market crashing, that's going to clean out all of the bad players or people who shouldn't be trading so heavily. Obviously, a lot of these guys are going to be all right. They're big players, but then you've got a lot of people who get absolutely wrecked. And that's what we need to see. We need to see the fire come through, clean out all the dead wood so we can start afresh again. Liquidations here. This is a nice fun one as well. Just on the chart, we can see BitMEX, 1 million in shorts, 24 million in longs. So you can see the longs got absolutely destroyed. Nearly $750 million in longs were liquidated here just in the last couple of hours or the last 24 hours, and the majority of it happening in the last few hours from this video. Historically, this one's interesting. Quantity, so how much has been wrecked over this period. This is the time that I'm recording, Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's about 8:30 p.m. right now. We've got Binance, so 2,000, 1,000, 12,000. There's nothing too juicy here. It's all in the thousands, which is pretty decent. 9,000, 1,000, 6,000. I want to see if we get any millions in the time that we're recording, but yeah, it's just sort of the single digit to 4 digit to 5 digit thousands getting liquidated. Look at that, a lot of SOL getting liquidated on FTX. All right, so let's have a look at the charts. Ethereum, USD on the hourly, big volume bar just 2 hours ago. So that was at my 6 o'clock, and we're still heading down, but the volume has slowed a little bit. Do I think it's going to be over? I think this is the major shock bar, and we're probably going to have a little bit of time to rest and recover. So I'm happy to buy on these shock times and just see what happens to the market. Because if we drop it back to a daily chart here, then we can see that we're not that far from the high anyway. And then you can see the next support levels probably around that 3600, and of course 3800 as well. So if we start to break down from that, probably want to see it hold up around that 35, 36. Hopefully we get that far for some more good buying opportunities. But ideally, let's relax for a second and start to settle from all of the dust that's been going on. Bitcoin, 58,800. So we cracked underneath the 60,000. If we take a measured move for our 50% from the low to the high, 53. That's what we've been looking at for the last, month or so since this came in early October, probably 3 weeks now. We're looking at this high get broken, and that's what we that's what we want to see. All right, let's have a look at the channel. 221,000 guys. Subscribe, like, share the video around if you haven't. Check out these videos. This one just went up as well. Signals, what happened to Cardano? If crypto ever crashed, 3x gains be all right. Now might be the time to start setting up your plans if you haven't already. If this hasn't freaked you out, then you're doing all right. If it has freaked you out, get your plans together. How's the portfolio doing in Swiftx? This is our demo portfolio. It isn't doing too bad. I just saw 19,000 US, and we started with 10,000 at the tops of the market in February. So nearly 100% up, even after so many of these crashes. All right, the idea here is let's get it to around 30 to 40,000, sell it all off, done with it. To start at the top of the market like a lot of people have, and to get that sort of return, no dramas. Twitter, even CoinGecko is down as well. CoinGecko over capacity. Please wait a moment. If you guys haven't joined us on Twitter, it's just going off. Join us on Twitter so I can enjoy the time over there and I can get my sleep, as we can see here. And that's about it. I reckon we got Bitcoin to come back a little more. We've only been down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and we were up for about 29 days. From that low to the high of 66,999 was 29 days. So about 7 days down. To get a nice balance, probably need a few more days at least. Nice balance out here, 53 to 57-ish, 56. That would be ideal. And that's my buy the dips. What cryptos am I buying? You know where to find me. Patreon, Twitter, Instagram. See you guys tomorrow. I am not freaking out. Let me know what you guys are buying in the comments down below. I hope you enjoy this impromptu video of the market crash. Let me know if you want to see more of these as well. Drop it in the comments, of course, and I'll catch you at the next video. Till then, have more fun to get more done.